We are now going to join our live correspondent in Saudi Arabia, Private Parts. Private Parts, are you reading us?
Do we have audio? Do we have video? Is it on? This is Private Parts reporting live. I am in Saudi Arabia right now. We are apparently under attack from Scud missiles launched from Saddam Hussein somewhere in southern Iraq. I got my gas mask standing by. I'm ready. I hear bombs landing in the background. We're going to be cutting live to some footage that we shot before. We're going to our correspondent that's still in Baghdad. And let's cut to him. Let's cut to him now.
I hope you guys are doing better than I am. I'm about to get sick.
In Saudi Arabia, I can hear some planes taking off in the background. There's no missile warning right now. The siren's not on. That foreign correspondent in Baghdad seems to have some type of illness. I don't know whether he's eating the food or he has the Mohammed's revenge. I'm not sure what that is all about, but we will be going back to T-Theater TV headquarters. Oh, I hear Scud missiles landing in the background. I hear them landing in the background. I'm getting a report right now that the Patriot missiles are going up. Okay, I've got my gas mask here. Ready if I need it. I don't hear any sirens, but I do believe we're under attack. There they go. They're a little late. We are getting an air raid warning, but I believe the danger has passed. There's no, doesn't seem to be any chemical.
You must go down to the bomb shelter immediately.
Okay, I think we're gonna get out of here. Back to T-Theater TV headquarters.
Thank you, Private Parts. What you saw on CNN as only people lifting their heads, you will now see on T-Theater TV a Patriot missile fired at an Iraqi MiG jet. He tries to curve to the left and escape, but as you can see, it's in vain. See ya.
Think it possible that that man could stand a little further training in the care and use of the gas mask?
Gas! Moment of place mask! Gas! Moment of place mask! Gas! Moment of place...
I am live with you. This is Private Parts, T-Theater TV News. What we are watching is rare photographs of this week's bombing from chemical weapons. Here we see,
and every year,
here we see some people that
was sent to investigate, but no sanctions were imposed. No action was taken.
Can you hear the sirens again? Okay, let's go directly to that footage.
Part of our body's nervous system, namely the cholinergic part, and so in particular, stop breathing. Many other parts of the body are affected, but the immediate cause of death is asphyxiation.
North Vietnamese studies conclude there were long-term effects on the civilian population, deformities and genetic damage. At the time, this use of chemicals went unquestioned, despite many believing it a major breach of the Geneva Protocols. Overnight, the training that seemed somewhat remote was all that might separate the quick from the dead. A chemical attack that once appeared so distant a possibility now is a distinct threat.
gentlemen, it took you 9 seconds to get your masks on. There's a enemy threat at battle position Dragon. Execute.
In this field hospital, they practice for the inevitable stream of casualties that will come when ground fighting begins. The victims of chemical weapons will need to be meticulously decontaminated before treatment can start on their more conventional wounds. If the Iraqis use chemical weapons, even if they yield only temporary gain, the drain on manpower and resources would be enormous. Although several days into the war, chemicals have not been used, no one was prepared to rule them out.
Okay, now we have shown you from T-Theater TV, we have shown you the after effects of the Scud missile launch. It can be very devastating and very detrimental to the flora, fauna, the humans. The gas is just unbelievable. I believe what we're going to do next is we're going to... Okay, I hear the air raid sirens again. We're going to cut back to T-Theater TV headquarters. We're not in imminent danger right now. But we're going to cut back to T-Theater TV headquarters and show you what happened today.
The first man-portable air defense missile was the U.S. Army's Red Eye, developed in the late 1950s. It has been replaced by the new Stinger missile. The Stinger uses a sensitive infrared seeker that picks up the heat given off by modern attack aircraft. It has a maximum range over 3 kilometers. The effectiveness of the Stinger was clearly demonstrated during the war in Afghanistan. Noted defense analyst David Isby traveled with the Mujahideen resistance during the war and explains the Stinger's importance to provide fast, mobile air protection night as well as day. The United States Army uses a pedestal-mounted Stinger called the Avenger. Army's new Mistral missile is similar and also uses infrared guidance. Afghanistan was the British Army's Javelin. The Javelin uses a different guidance system from the Stinger or the Mistral. The missile crewman places a small cursor over the target using a finger control, and the missile is automatically steered against the target. The British Army is currently developing an even more sophisticated successor to the Javelin called the Star Streak. A third approach in man-portable missile guidance is found in the Swedish RBS-70 missile. The RBS-70 operator directs an invisible laser beam against the enemy aircraft, and the missile rides along the beam into the target. To protect maneuver forces against aircraft, air defense missiles are mounted on tracked vehicles. The Chaparral is a medium-range missile system used by the U.S. Army. The missile itself is derived from the famous Sidewinder dogfighting missile. It uses infrared homing like the smaller Stinger. The U.S. Army is now developing a successor, the ADATS, as part of its Forward Area Air Defense Program. The ADATS uses new laser guidance technology. Modern attack helicopters are now employing infrared flares to confuse heat-seeking missiles. As is apparent here, they do not confuse a laser-guided missile. As is apparent here, they do not confuse a laser-guided missile. European armies have favored radar-guided missiles. The Crotal is used for air-base protection, and it has been widely exported. The German and French armies use the radar-guided Roland missile system. A senior Roland program engineer describes the current effort. Missiles for high-altitude protection are the most sophisticated variety of anti-aircraft missiles. The most widely used missile of this type is the Hawk, first developed for the United States Army in the 1950s. It has been continually upgraded, and the most advanced version is called the Hawk Phase 3. The Hawk system includes long-range surveillance radars to locate and identify enemy aircraft, and illumination radars, which are used to guide the missile to its target. Although the Hawk is designed primarily to intercept aircraft, as early as 1960 it demonstrated its capacity to engage even tactical ballistic missiles.
Okay, that was some footage that was shot today from exclusive cameramen that are working in the area for T-Theater TV News. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and go back to the, should we go back to the T-Theater TV Central and show you some more footage, some footage that was shot the other day. Wait, seems that we're having, I hear some disturbance in the background. I can hear F-18s in the background taking off, and it seems that there's some activity on the airfield. I'm told that a battalion of F-18s just took off. Gas mask. Where's my gas mask? Where's it at? Somebody took it. Somebody took my gas mask. I can hear bombs landing in the background. This is private parts deep inside. Oh no! Where's my gas mask? It must be a chemical alert. Cut! Get Kelly out of here! This is T-Theater TV to our foreign correspondent. Can you hear me? Do you have anything to say?
Hey, I hope you're, I hope you, enjoyed what you've seen, so far tonight. I know I haven't. But hey, things happen, and, maybe next week you'll get a better surprise. It won't be as bad.